Greetings, salutations, how are you? So I'm going to do a video of some of the introductory lines in the beginner book for woodwinds. This is going to be off of the flute music. We're going to start with line 1. This is essential elements. First note. They have a whole note, rest, whole note. Is important no matter what instrument, because I may be sending this video to you and you may be a saxophone player or a trumpet player or a trombone or maybe a flute player, I don't know. But all of the principles of taking in the full breath, making sure you do the rest and counting are the same regardless of what instrument you play. So, first note, it shows you the fingering in this book. This is student page 4. So I'm going to start with first note. It says, hold each note until your teacher tells you to rest. I'm going to do 4 counts like a whole note, 4 counts of rest. 1, 2, here I go. Rest, rest, breathe. Rest, 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 rest. If you follow the recordings or smart music or any sort of attachment where you can listen online, they probably will repeat some of these exercises, but for the sake of time on a record lesson, I'm just going to go through them once. The gold box talks about the beat, notes, and rests. So starting on line 2, called count and play, they have quarter notes. So each note is 1 count, which I've covered in some of my counting videos, but for you, I'll do it again. 1, 1, 1, 1, rest, 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 rest. 1, 1, 1, 1, rest, 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 rest. Can also be 1. They have the foot underneath 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and rest and 2 and 3 and 4 and whatever works best for you and whatever system your school's doing. So we're going to start with line 2 now. 4 counts. Then I'm going to come in with 4 notes for rest. Count and play. Here I go. Rest, 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 rest. Rest, 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 rest. Line 3, a new note. Goes to a new note. Rest, rest, breathe. Line 4, 2's a team. 1, 2, here I go. Rest, rest, breathe. Rest, 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 rest. All right, doing pretty good. 5 is another new note heading down. So just to tell you the way I typically do the book is I actually will, with students, either start with line 1 or we'll start in reverse and start with line 9. There's several new notes taught in this first 2 pages of 4 and 5. Sometimes I'll start with 9, then go backwards, play line 7, go backwards, play line 5. See the pattern? Go backwards, play line 3, and then go backwards, play line 1. If we do it that way, starting at 9, I just got to skip to this. Then you go to line 7, the new note, the long haul. Then go to 5, the new note called heading down. Then 3 called a new note. Then 1 called the first note. So you may recognize we just did the B flat pentascale just then. You started on concert to B flat, which you know, but miss, my note's a C or my note's a G. I'm calling it the concert pitch right now for the sake of argument. So 9, 7, 5, line 3, line 1 is the B flat concert pentascale. You can play it forwards and backwards. I just did it backwards, then you can go back and play it forwards if you want. All right, line 6. So now that I've covered all the notes, we're going to go back to line 6. This is moving on up. 1, 2, here I go. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest, rest. Well, that one's a little different than the other ones. Counting wise, we're going to go back and count that right now. Line 6, we're going to use ones the first time, then we'll go back through and do it the band director way. So this would be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, rest, rest, rest. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, rest, rest, rest. Okay? So they're all quarter notes, they get 1. Band director way wants you to divide it out with measures. So they would end up having you go back and count it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, rest, rest, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, rest, rest, rest. They're both the same, they sound the same. It just depends on what makes more sense to you, honestly. Okay, moving on, let's look at line. I did the every other one, so I've kind of covered 7 already, so let me play line 8 for you. 4 by 4. So why is it called 4 by 4? I don't know. It could be because there's 4 notes in a row and then it changes, but it's not every note 4 times, so who knows? But it is divided in groups of 4 called measures. So here I go, playing line 4. Here's 8, 4 by 4, line 8. Get my head on right. Set. Here I go. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest, repeat sign. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, 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 the end. So repeat sign is covered at the top of student page 5. It talks about how you play a repeat, which I just demonstrated. And you would go through and then you stop the second time, unless it tells you some other instructions or something. All right, line 10, the Fab 5. I think they call it the Fab 5. It's my theory on this, because there's 5 notes at a time, then a rest. Then the next group is 5 notes, then a rest. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, here we go, Fab 5, with a repeat. 1, 2, here I go. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, rest, rest. Rest, 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 the end. And that's how you do a repeat. Again, there's a lot of material after that, reading-wise, before you get to line 11. 11 is the same playing-wise as line 10, so I'm not going to play it again, but they explain a lot of things in line, the square above line 11, rather, that is in line 11, such as what a treble clef is. It's a lot of music theory. Sharps, flats, naturals, that's not in there necessarily, but it is if those are notes on your instrument. They're going to appear on your line, your music line. Time signature is a big one. And then note names. That is a box you might want to just make sure you have a tab by, because you'll need to look at that and refer to it a lot, especially as you're beginning. All right. Well, this is a great beginning start of getting through some of this book with you, and I can definitely change some of the tempos up, whatever works best, but that's a good start on a wonderful music series that's been around for a long time.